Hello. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss about what virtual reality means. In our previous session, we discussed about augmented reality, and now we are going to discuss about virtual reality. The technical definition of virtual reality is virtual reality is a full immersive computer simulated technology generated with the help of realistic images, sound and other sensations that gives the user a feeling of being in a different environment instead of the actual environment. So here actually the thing is, for in case of virtual reality, it is like watching a film. Basic difference is, here the film is it up you doesn't feel it as being projected on a screen or you are seeing it on a TV screen. It appears right in front of the eye and you are going to get immersed in the film and you will be transported into the world of the cinema from your current environment. So this is basically the advantage of virtual reality. And in virtual reality, basically to enjoy virtual reality, the first basic requirement is you need a headset with spatial sound. Spatial sound means surround sound. You should be able to enjoy sound from different directions. So 3D sound, and you will be seeing 360-degree image on your screen using the headset. This kind of setup we call it as virtual reality. So when it comes to virtual reality, the first thing you need to enjoy VR is a VR headset. We have two types of VR headset. VR headsets that doesn't come without display, like Google Cardboard or Samsung Gear VR or Google Daydream. So these headsets, you can use your mobile phone as the display. You can download the VR software like Google Cardboard or Samsung Gear VR or Google Daydream, and in it you can watch the content in VR using this headset. This is a very cheap solution because these Google Cardboards are available from 200 rupees today. So if you spend around 200 or 500, and you will get a good cardboard, you can just download the app, put your phone inside this cardboard and you can start enjoying VR. The other kind of headsets are headsets with display. That is Oculus Rift, Oculus Vive, Sony Morpheus, all these things are the headsets that comes with display. They will be available with display so that you doesn't need a mobile to use along with it. Right now these headsets are quite expensive. Rift will cost you around a minimum of 65 to 70,000 rupees. HTC Vive is around 60,000 rupees. Sony is around 25 to 30,000 rupees. So now, how does a VR headset work? See, in a human eye, we can enjoy the picture in reality. We can see the depth, we can see the picture 180 degree from the left hand to the right hand and from the top to the bottom. So we can enjoy a 180 degree by 180 degree image only because our human eye has two eyes. That is, humans have two eyes. Whereas when we take a video or a cinema, we are going to record it in just one camera. So when one camera picture is projected in both the eyes, we lose certain information like the depth. We cannot enjoy the 3D. We cannot get this full view. So for this, what we are going to do is, in case of VR, we are going to convert our mobile screen or our display into two screens, one to the left eye and one to the right eye, and two pictures are projected to our eyes using two lenses. And because of this, now what happens is, we will be seeing two images projected separately for two eyes, and now we are going to get this VR feeling. So VR headset is nothing but a device having two lenses and a provision to hold the display at the back. So normally, although our view is 180 degree, headsets have a view angle of 90 to 120 degree. So means what happens is, if you want to see something to your right, you have to turn your head and see in case of VR headsets. So this is about the VR headset working principle. Now when the VR headset works, it has various sensors. Basically it will have one magnetometer to measure magnetic field. It will have accelerometer to measure the X, Y and Z axis of phone. Then it will also have a gyroscope to measure the mobile or headset movements. So all VRs work only in landscape mode. So basically now all virtual reality headsets will have gyroscopic sensor. Gyroscopic sensor means when you turn your head, the image on your screen should move. So this is possible only if your mobile or your display has gyroscope. Gyroscope is a device which measures how much your device is moving to the left, to the right, to the top or to the bottom. So because of the gyroscopic sensor, when you wear the VR headset and rotate your head, the display is also going to rotate along with your head. So for this we need this gyroscopic sensor. So actually when we are using the headset, one major disadvantage we will have is both our eyes are covered. When we are working in a computer or laptop, we are seeing it in a small screen and we can use keyboard, we can use mouse, we can use tablet or any kind of sensors to interact with the computer. However, in case of VR, what happens is both your eyes are now covered. You cannot use keyboard, you cannot see mouse, you cannot see anything in your virtual world. So now how to do it? To interact with the screen, you need some device. Basically if you take a Google Cardboard, it has only one kind of interaction. What is the interaction? You can just click. Only you can focus somewhere and you can click it to navigate with your screen. Say for example, if you want to type something, you should have a virtual keyboard and you have to keep on clicking on every word, that is letter, to type something. It takes lot of time. So it has only one kind of sensor. Whereas if you come to Google Daydream and Samsung Gear VR, these headsets comes with a sensor based remote control. So here this remote control, the difference between regular remote control and Google Daydream or Samsung Gear VR remote control is, this remote control has a built-in gyroscope with it. So you cannot just click it. When you move this remote left to right or right to left, it will identify the movement and you can pan the screen or you can move the cursor left to right. Instead of rotating your head to move the cursor, you can move it using this sensor. So this will have two types of sensors. Whereas some headsets like Oculus Go, Lenovo Mirage has 3 DOF sensor. That is, it can sense your head movement, top, bottom or left, right. It can sense your sensor movement and click. So these are the 3 kinds of sensors that it can identify. So this is actually in the startup that is the entry level headsets like Oculus Go, Lenovo Mirage have this 3 DOF sensor. So this kind of headset is suitable when you want to watch VR or AR sitting at one place. However, if you want to enjoy the real virtual environment, then we use the 6 DOF sensor. 6 DOF sensor means here The sensor not only identifies your head movement, your hand movement and your clicks. Apart from it, if you stand up and if you move to the left, if you move to the right, if you move your full hand, so then there will be two sensors, additional sensors, which you place it in front of your headset in your room. So what it is going to sense is, if you walk, the image in your screen will also move. If you walk to right, it will move to right. If you walk left, it will move left. So it can identify your physical movements. So some games are designed for 6DOF sensors, and such kind of games and contents can be watched only on Oculus Rift and Oculus Quest. So they are expensive. So Quest and these headsets starts with 50,000 rupees, more than 50,000 rupees. Whereas Oculus Go, Lenovo Mirage, these things are available from 30,000 rupees. So these are the kind of sensors that we are going to use it in our headsets.